So what is image classification? There's a nice apple here for your information. So we're going to talk about image classification. Okay, so let's say image classification. Okay, like you can see here, Microsoft Learn image classification. So it's a computer. So it's a common computer vision problem that requires software to analyze an image in order to do categorize and classify them. Okay, so you will have to give him some trained image, a lot of kind of apple. Okay, it can be an apple like this or an apple with old or different color. And after you can test with your image to be sure that banana is a banana, apple, apple, and that's it. Okay, so with Azure AI Custom Vision. Okay, so with IA, sorry, IA Custom Vision. This serves to enable you to build your own computer vision model for classification. Okay, so you will have to provision Azure resources for Azure Custom Vision. Describe, let's see what is image classification and train an image classification. Okay, so the goal is to build your a vision model. Okay, so a vision model. Okay, for image classification and object detection. So the first thing is to do like object for classification. Okay, and after it's object detection. So when you create an Azure custom vision solution, you have two tasks. So you have you first of all you will have to train. So like maybe there is a human and they never saw in their life a fruit. Okay, so imagine that they don't know what is apple. Crazy, but today young generation doesn't know the difference between vegetable, for example. So so they don't know what is an apple. So what you must do is that first you must take some samples. Okay, take some samples. So take a digital camera, somebody who can do it, and you will learn it. So learn, it's like a brain. He will do learning or learn, and after you can have real image. Okay, so and after you will give it to this brain, and he will tell you, yes, it's an apple or it's a banana. So you will need for Azure, you will need two kind of Azure resources. So Azure resources, you will need first the training resources. Training is to train. Okay, what is Apple? This is an Apple. Okay, so you will need a training resource. Okay, for a custom vision, and you will need, of course, a prediction resource. So training, and after you need a prediction. And the prediction used by client application to get prediction from your model. Okay, so um, you can use a single Azure IO services. So you can create one for the two of them, and you can mix and match resources type. For example, you can use Azure custom vision training resource to train a model. Then you publish using Azure resources. Okay, so that's it. So let's see what is image classification. Okay, so image classification, like I told you, is a computer vision technique in which you can predict a class label for an image based on its content. For example, this we have here an apple, but in the lab we can uh, test. Okay, so because the thing is that of course you're going to train first, and you will tag it. So say, okay, what is this? This is an apple, and you know the kind of apple you have, and banana can be very old one or like this. Okay, so you must take a picture of all what you have, an orange, and for example, after uh, the the um, the Azure Vision, okay, will classify it and say, okay, this is a banana, this is an orange. Okay, so you must do class, okay, classification. So you must tell him that this is an apple. I mean, you must train him, okay? And so you will have to go on the Azure Custom Vision services. I will show you that. And so you can use Azure Custom Vision. You can use Azure Custom Vision REST API or SDK or a combination of both approach. And in most case, you will use the Azure AI Custom Vision portal. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, so let me show you how you do that in this lab.